What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Richie Rich, back at it again with another video. Now today's video is the 10 NFL quarterbacks that will soon get benched. I'm very interested to see this. You know what I'm saying? The NFL draft just came on at least, I think, a week or two ago. You know what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield went first to the Browns. So all of these quarterbacks that got drafted should shake up the NFL rosters when it comes to the quarterback position. You know what I'm saying? These all of the GOATs, they getting older. Eli Manning, he getting old. Tom Brady, he getting old. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these quarterbacks that been in the league for about 10 to 15 years, they finna retire soon. You know what I'm saying? So these new niggas, they gonna come and take their spot. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's see who gonna get benched. Or let's see who finna get benched.
What's up, what's happening, what's going on, everybody? The NFL landscape is always changing, and if you're a player, it's really hard to keep your job. I'm Mike Lupo, and today we present 10 NFL quarterbacks who will soon lose their starting jobs.
All right.
Case Keenum, so he went 11-3 with the Vikings in 2017. He performed the all-famous Minneapolis Miracle. He led the team
game was
to the
fire.
NFC Championship
That game was fire.
Then he signed a 2-year, $36 million deal with the Broncos. I don't think he's going to be a starter for too long. We have to remember this is Case Keenum. He has
Okay, let me give you my thoughts on Case Keenum. Case Keenum, he's a average quarterback, you know what I'm saying? That was last year with the Vikings. He had a pretty good year. Is he probably going to repeat that success as what this guy's saying? Probably not, you know what I'm saying? Never know, though. No, I don't think he is. I take that back. I don't think he is. Because in Minnesota, they had Adam Thielen and then they had Stephon Diggs, two of the best up-and-coming wide receivers in the game right now. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to just route running and just speed, both of them two, Case Keenum, he has somebody to throw it to. Now in Denver, all he got is he got people to throw it to in Denver, but they don't have no offensive line. You know what I'm saying? At least with Denver, I think he even got better receivers in Denver, to be honest, because Emmanuel Sanders is a little bit better than Stephon Diggs, and then you got Demaryius Thomas. Demaryius Thomas is way better than Adam Thielen, in my opinion. But it's just that they don't have no offensive line in Denver, and then the temperatures and stuff like that is different in Denver. I don't think he gonna make it out there in Denver, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him taking Denver to the AFC Championship game. But you never know, because Denver do got the defense. You know what I'm saying? A couple years back, like I think 2 or 3 years back, they ended up Denver and them making it to the Super Bowl when they had Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning was falling off. So that's tough. And yeah, I know about my football. So Case Keenum will probably get benched. I think he'd probably get benched for like Paxton Lynch or something like that. Next up.
Has a bad offensive line, aging wide receivers. I think he'll probably be benched at some point throughout the 2018-19 season.
Yeah.
He had a great supporting cast in Minnesota, and I don't think it's actually going to carry on and work in Denver. Alex Smith. At some points, people were talking about Alex Smith being the MVP last
Alex
season.
Smith?
Now he is 34 years of age. He's really not a good
That's tough. That's Mr. Consistency right there.
He doesn't really have too many good weapons to work with. I think he'll falter in 2018 or 2019. They will eventually draft his successor knowing that, hey, Alex Smith wins you games, but eventually can't really make it to the Super Bowl for you. What makes Alex Smith work is everything.
This is my opinions on Alex Smith. Alex Smith is an excellent quarterback. If you want to make it to the playoffs, that's your guy. I think every year he's been in the league, he took his team to the playoffs, if I want to say so. Like, that nigga he clutch. A lot of people give him flack because he don't never take risks or he a game manager or stuff like that. But like he just do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He better than half the quarterbacks in the league, in my personal opinion. Who want a quarterback that like force things and get turnovers and stuff? I would want that. You know what I'm saying? But it is times where he should be more aggressive, and I can understand that. But as in terms of getting to the playoffs, that's the guy. You know what I'm saying? Half the quarterbacks in the NFL can't even get to the playoffs, and then everybody always saying, "Well, he can get you to the playoffs, but he can't never make you never win to the Super Bowl." You know how hard it is to get to the Super Bowl nowadays with the NFL being rigged with Tom Brady and the deflated footballs and shit. That shit is hard. You see what I'm saying? So just for you to have a quarterback that can get you to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. You might as well don't sleep on him. Alex Smith, that's my guy. That's Mr. Consistency right there. Out of all the NFL quarterbacks, not named Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? that's one of the guys that can actually low-key make it to the playoffs every year. Even though he get bounced in the first or second round each time, but he always make it to the playoffs. Always. And I rock with Alex Smith. I don't see him get benched anytime soon. Like, his arm talent is still there. Just because, do the deep throws and shit like how we accustomed to seeing with other quarterbacks doesn't mean that he now talented. The dude is very talented. But that's tough. We finna see what he finna say.
Else around him and not making mistakes. But if the Redskins don't have too much around him, there aren't going to be too many playmakers.
Oh yeah, he is on the Redskins now.
He won't make the mistakes, but sure, nobody's going to make things happen. Jameis Winston, now we have to give him more time.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Overall in 2015, he had an excellent rookie and sophomore season, but then he had an awful 2017. He has a lot of growing up to do. He's reportedly clashed with his head coach. They're going to have to make a change.
He's just growing pains. You learn, you live and learn. And this is going to be his fourth year, right? His fourth year. He be back on.
Think about using that on a quarterback. Josh McCown, he had a productive season for the Jets.
Hey, shout out to the old head, Josh McCown.
Cut short for injury, but now the Jets not only have Teddy Bridgewater, but they just drafted Sam Darnold. They have Bridgewater, Darnold, and a 40-year-old Josh McCown. Who are you going to pick? Tyrod Taylor.
Okay, hold up. Before we get into Tyrod Taylor. Teddy Bridgewater, Josh McCown, and Sam Darnold. Now, okay, this is what I think about that. Who should be starting? Teddy Bridgewater had success in Minnesota, yes. Josh McCown, he's a veteran. He's the 40-year-old veteran. He was the Brett Favre when Brett Favre was 20, even though he's 40. Dead ass. But I feel like Josh McCown should start for right now for the Jets. He should be in the mentor role for Teddy Bridgewater and Sam Darnold, the quarterback pick for the Jets. Now this how I feel it should go down. Josh McCown should start. He should mentor Teddy Bridgewater because he's coming off the ACL injury. If Teddy Bridgewater can go back if he can replay his form back when he was playing in Minnesota, he's the clear number one starter. He's the most talented out of the three. But if Teddy Bridgewater is not, he don't have his legs under him because he came off the ACL, and you just want to develop a quarterback for the future, it's Sam Darnold. Josh McCown should be in the stage where he's like, he's 40. He should be in the mentoring stage where he should teach them the ins and outs of what it takes to be a quarterback. Accuracy, dropping back. Stuff like that. The young quarterbacks, they know about, but they don't really know about because they played in college, and obviously Josh McCown played in NFL, so he know about it. But with that being said, Josh McCown should go into the mentor role. He should mentor both of them. I do think Teddy Bridgewater is the most talented out of all three of them when it comes to just pure arm talent. You know what I'm saying? He got the deep ball. He's very accurate in Minnesota. He was very accurate. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I'm tired of the stipulations that the black quarterbacks is not accurate. The black quarterbacks are very accurate. Jameis Winston is very accurate. If you watch some of the Jameis Winston game, he has pinpoint accuracy. That's how underrated he is when it comes to accuracy. All the black quarterbacks be accurate. Now I'm thinking about it, like all the black quarterbacks be accurate. They got arm strength too. Like a lot of people sleep on the black quarterbacks. I do think Teddy Bridgewater is the most underrated out of all three of them. Yeah, you're gonna be coming off of ACL, but most people who come off of ACL, they come back strong. You know what I'm saying? Look at Adrian Peterson. He went through ACL. He came back from ACL, won the MVP back in 2012. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I remember that. But that's how I feel about the Jets situation. So let's get back into this video. Tyrod Taylor
and their playoff drought, and then was traded to the Cleveland Browns for a pick in 2018. Then, they picked Baker Mayfield first overall. It's obvious Tyrod Taylor is not meant to be the starter in Cleveland. Sam Bradford.
Okay, let me get my opinions on that before we go into Sam Bradford. Why trade for him then if he's not gonna be the future? Yeah, you won't. Yeah, I know Cleveland. They went 0-16 last year, but you know what I'm saying. And I'm from Detroit, so I don't know about the Lions going 0-16. But why trade for Tyrod Taylor? That's like actually another black quarterback who is like a good starter in the league. And I think, he took the Bills to the playoffs last year. So why trade for him and then go for the first pick in Baker Mayfield, who's unproven? Yeah, in college he was the man, you know what I'm saying? And he probably developed a lot because he actually stayed the full 4 years, and you know what I'm saying, instead of doing a one and done. But is he really ready at the NFL level? We finna see, you know what I'm saying, this upcoming season, but I will always go with the most experienced person, you know what I'm saying? And that's Tyrod Taylor. He's been in the league for a while, you know what I'm saying? And he not bad. He got more. Look, if you look at his career record, he got more wins than losses. So with that being said, why trade for Tyrod Taylor and give up a pick and then use your first round pick on another quarterback when you already got a quarterback at Tyrod Taylor? That's not making much sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what Baker Mayfield become? He might even be worse than Johnny Manziel. You know what I'm saying? He might even be worse than Johnny Manziel. And to be honest, Johnny Manziel was actually very talented. All he had to do was cover the off-field stuff like the alcohol and all that other stuff, and he was fired. Like, I actually looking back at Johnny Manziel Cleveland highlights, he made the Cleveland Browns interesting. Yeah, they was losers or whatever, but when he was starting some of those games, the Browns games are actually exciting to watch. And I haven't said that about a Cleveland Browns quarterback ever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Cleveland people know that when Johnny Manziel was a quarterback, you know what I'm saying? If all he had to do, if he was to cover up his off the field antics, he'd still be with Cleveland right now. Yeah, Johnny Manziel was fired. I love Johnny Manziel. Shout out to Johnny Manziel. But I don't see Baker Mayfield, you know what I'm saying? Big fan of him. I watch his games, you know what I'm saying? He's very talented. But I just don't see him panning out in the NFL like that, bro. It's just something about him. Like, when I see him, I just think bust. Like, worse than Johnny Manziel. That's what I see, man. Hopefully he proved me wrong. But it's just not making much sense to go after Tyrod Taylor, a proven quarterback in this league who took the Bills to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, on a consistent basis. And actually is a good quarterback, and then go for Baker Mayfield. It just I just feel like that's not right, you know what I'm saying? They always try to do that to the black quarterbacks. The team go out for the black quarterback, and then they go out and then draft and use their number 1 pick on the white quarterback. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But let's get back into this video. Sam Bradford.
He lost his starting job to Case Keenum in Minnesota, and then he hasn't really been able to stay healthy throughout his entire career. But
Sam Bradford is very accurate, though.
2 years, $20 million with the Cardinals. That is a team with limited receiving talent, and they just drafted Josh Rosen. So he's more of a mentor, if not anything else. A.J. McCarron.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Consider McCarron or Nathan Peterman the starters of the Bills, but now they drafted Josh Allen, 7th overall. So things are going to change.
Oh, it's a lot of young quarterbacks going in this draft.
He's a 3-time Pro Bowler. He led the Bengals to the playoffs.
He's falling off. He needs to get benched. That's the first quarterback guy actually said he need to get benched. He's falling off.
He's never won a playoff game. He was mediocre in 2017 and 2016.
He wasted A.J. Green's prime years. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Up their game. If they're ever going to make actual tangible changes, the Bengals could eventually trade him and then end up drafting a new quarterback. Joe Flacco, ever since his Super Bowl 47 winning championship year, he's been
That's Mr. Arm right there.
He's had
I ran through the ball like 80 yards or something. That shit was wild as hell. Then he got a huge arm.
Andy Dalton in a must-win Week 17 game in 2017. They drafted Lamar Jackson, which should be enough to tell you that they are looking to change their ways at quarterback. Eli Manning, 2-time Super Bowl champion and MVP. He had a terrible 2017
I think he got like 1 or 2 more years left, and then he should get retiring.
Smith. We have a lot to say about that.
Shout out to Geno Smith. Geno Smith was slept on too.
Now in his late 30s. Yeah, the Giants drafted a quarterback in the 4th round. I don't think that will be the answer, but I think they'll either be retiring or get cut soon. Which NFL starting quarterback do you think will lose his job first? Join me in the comment section below.
All right. Out of all of those quarterbacks that was on the list, Eli, he got like 1 or 2 more years left. It's probably hopefully the quarterback that they drafted in the 4th round. I don't know his name. I'm probably gonna look it up a little bit later. But while Eli is there doing his last couple years, I don't see him doing too much longer. I don't see him playing too much longer for the Giants. He'll learn all he can from Eli, which is he is a 2-time Super Bowl champion, so he can develop his game. But then the second one, Andy Dalton. I can see him getting benched, and then I can see Joe Flacco getting benched. Ever since he won that, you know what I'm saying, the Super Bowl ring against the 49ers, he hasn't been playing the same. Dude has supreme arm talent. Like, it's only a few quarterbacks that I ever seen with my own eyes just throw the ball at least 80 yards down the field. That's Aaron Rodgers with the Hail Mary. That's Matthew Stafford, you know what I'm saying? This Joe Flacco. They're the only 3 quarterbacks I ever seen just throw the football that far, you know what I'm saying? They got supreme arm talent, you know what I'm saying? But with Joe Flacco, the difference between him and then Aaron Rodgers and Matthew Stafford is that they actually got like some accuracy. And Joe Flacco, he just got a deep arm. He just got a strong arm. Joe Flacco not really that accurate. If you watch his games, he missing wide open receivers. And then when he do hit the receivers, it's always in a position where they got to reach back to the side of their body to get the ball instead of like in the chest area, like right where the pocket is. That's what I mean by accuracy. But Joe Flacco might end up getting benched. I can see that. Jameis Winston, he had an excellent first and second year. I know he kind of had a little bit of a down year this year, but next year he'll be back. He'll be back right. He'll be back right. And that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like on this list. Nah, hold on. One more thing. Sam Bradford. Okay, let's think about Sam Bradford. He's like the complete opposite of Joe Flacco. Sam Bradford has all the accuracy in the world, but he has no deep arm. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And then Carson Palmer, I think Carson Palmer's a legend. You know what I'm saying? If he's still on the roster, I would go with him personally over Sam Bradford because he has the most experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, experience. And then Carson Palmer has a strong arm and he has decent accuracy. And I'd rather go with that than somebody that's 100% accurate and has no deep arm. You know what I'm saying? But Carson Palmer's getting up there in age. He probably like 36, 37. So he going towards the end of his career or whatever. But I would have him starting. And if he like get injured again, then I'll go with Sam Bradford. But then with Sam Bradford, you gotta have a third quarterback on that roster. Because if you don't, Sam Bradford is guaranteed to fuck shit up. Because he always injured. Dead ass. He is guaranteed to fuck shit up. Dead ass. He is the Derrick Rose of the NFL. He always fucking himself up. He always fucking up an ankle, fucking up any type of way when it comes to just staying healthy. You know what I'm saying? But that ass. Sam Bradford is the Derrick Rose of the NFL. That nigga always fucking shit up. He always hurt. Dead ass. But if you guys like this reaction, I'm gonna try to bring more sports reactions to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We grind it every day. Comment any type of video ideas which y'all want me to react to next. I love y'all. We're gonna keep doing this. I'm having fun with YouTube. Hit y'all up later. I love y'all.